Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to start off with the 2025 update. The first we're going to talk about was early enough made that Ricky Sanchez signed a 3-year extension with JDD Dory Racing. Then was announced last week that Michael Medal will now return to front row motorsports in 2025 and be headed to Spire Motorsports to drive the number 71 car. Then was announced during Darlington that Brad Keselowski won at Darlington that Chris Bridger signed a multi-year deal with contract extension with RK. There's been heard of talking about Junior Motorsports going full-time cut racing in 2025, but they're going to need a charter. That was announced last week that Austin Dillon will return to Richard Racing in 2025. People saying that maybe he could be retiring in 2026. There were announced last June that Stewart Haas Racing will be shutting down completely at the end of 2024. That was announced last week that Todd Gilliland has signed a multi-year contract extension with Front Row. And then there's been rumors saying that Riley Hurst could be going to 20. It has been announced last week that Riley Hurst will be going to 23 Atlanta Racing in 2025, driving the number 35. That was announced during Iowa weekend that Mark Trexler will retire from full-time racing and will be running part-time with 23 Tracon and Joe Gibbs. That was announced last week that Kyle Busch will return to Rich Shoulders Racing in 2025. Then was announced during June or July that Josh Berry will join the Wood Brothers in 2025, and will have Ford Craft as a sponsor. That was announced during New Hampshire weekend that Chase Briscoe will be joining Joe Gibbs Racing in 2025, driver to number 19, and his sponsor will be Bass Pro Shops. That was announced during July that Noah Gragson will be going to Front Row Motorsports in 2025, driving the number. We don't know what car, but most likely it will be the number 4. That was announced during England Lap the Brickyard 400 weekend that Cole Custer will join the Haas Factory team in 2025, drive the number 41, and he'll have Aaron Kramer as the crew chief. Then was announced during August that Connor Zilisch will be joining Junior Motorsports in 2025, driving the number 88 car. That was announced during last week that Daniel Suarez signed a multi-year contract extension with Trackhouse, right? But unfortunately, this is only a 1-year deal. That was announced last week that Eric Jones signed a multi-year contract extension with Legacy Motor Club to continue driving the number 43. It was also announced that same day that AJ Allmendinger will return back to the Cup Series in 2025, driving the number 16 for Colic Racing and Ty Moores as the worker. There's been rumors saying that RK Racing, they have announced their third driver. It will be Ryan Preece behind the wheel of the number 60, and they will have Kroger as a sponsor, and there will be a 3-car team in 2025. There was announced during Michigan weekend that Sammer and Sheldon Creed will join Haas Factory team, Sheldon Creed 00 and Sammer and the 41. That was announced during Daytona weekend that Daniel Dye will join Collie Racing in 2025, driving the number 10 car. It was also announced that same weekend that Josh Williams will return to the number 11 for Collie Racing in 2025. It was also announced that same day that Sammy Smith will return to Junior Motorsports in 2025, the 9 or the 8 car. That's the only options for him. Then there's been rumors saying that Zane Smith could be headed to Front Row Motorsports in 2025 due to the lawsuit going on, and hopefully they could fix it. Zane Smith might go into Front Row Motorsports in 2025. Then was announced during the same day that Ty Dillon will join Colic Racing in 2025, driving the number 10, as they're going to replace the 10 as the same Xfinity car. Then it was announced last Daytona, the Coke Zero Sugar 400 weekend, that Shane Van Gisbergen, known as SVG, will join Trackhouse Racing in 2025, driving the number 88 car. That was announced during Center 500 weekend that Christian Eckes will join Colic Racing in 2025, driving the number 60, replacing AJ Allmendinger. It was also announced the same day that Brendan Jones will be headed back to Joe Gibbs Racing in 2025, most likely the 20 car. Then was been announced that Roger Cruz will be returning to the Truck Series in 2025, but they had to announce if Roger Cruz will return. Then was announced last week that Alex Moe will return to Hendrick Motorsports in 2025, driving the number 48 car. Then was announced during last week that Parker Klickerman will return to to Big Machine Racing. And he will not return to Big Machine Racing in 2025, as he will be only running part time. His replacement will be Nick Sanchez. Nick Sanchez will join Big Machine Racing in 2025, driving the number 48, as Spider and Red Ridge are going to work with the team. Then was announced last week that Bubba Wallace signed a multi-year contract extension with 23. Then was announced last week that Lane Riggs will be returning to Front Row Motorsports in 2025, driving the number 38 truck. Then was announced during Bristol weekend that Harrison Burton will be joining AM Racing in 2025, driving the number 15 car. Then it was announced last week during Bristol same week that Justin Haley will be joining Spider Motorsports in 2025, driving the number 7 car, as he will have Ronnie Childers as a crew chief. We don't know if Corey LaJoie will be going to Rick Ware Racing in 2025. Most likely, he'll be going to Rick Ware Racing. Then was announced last week that Matt Mills will return to Nice Motorsports in 2025. It's going to be a multi-year deal. Then was announced last week that Daniel Hemrick will. As announced last week that Daniel Hemrick will join Macklin Helmer Racing in 2025, driving the number 19 truck, and he'll have Napa as a sponsor. That was announced last week that Kane Honeycutt will be joining the Truck Series in 2025, driving the number 45 truck. Then was on that same weekend that Carson Quabble will join Junior Motorsports in 2025, driving the number 1, and he'll have Bass Pro Shops as a sponsor. That was announced last week that Christian Burrows will join the Truck Series in 2025. We don't know what team, but most likely Rayom or AM. There's been rumors saying that Spimer are going to run a 4 part-time entry. They're talking about drivers like Raja Group and Andres Perez, Chase Purdy, Kaz Gralla, and Christian Eckes. Christian Eckes not, but I think Chase Purdy will get the C in 2025. There's been announced that Team Vine will return to 2025. Now they run the final race was at Phoenix Racing with Jeb Burton, but unfortunately they didn't go out very well with the team. And it was also announced during the same weekend that Taylor Gray will join Jogas Racing in 2025, driving to the number 54, as the owner will be Ty Gibbs. And there was also announced they were saying that maybe Lawson could be going to AM Racing in 2025, going full-time in Xfinity in 2025. There was also that same day that Spencer Boyd will return to the Craftsman Truck Series in 2025, driving the number 76 truck. Then it was announced last week that Dawson Sawallich will join Rick Rackley World Racing in 2025, driving the number 25 truck. As a lot of people are going to be worried, they're going to move to Tennessee to help with the sponsorship and funding. There was an ad during Homestead Day that Ryan Ellis will be going to DJ Racing in 2025. Most likely the 91 or the 92 car. There was an ad last week that a driver who his future is uncertain is Eric Almirola, as Eric Almirola is trying to look for a job, or he could be retired for 2025. There's also confirmed that Chandler might not return to Jogas Racing in 2025, as he could be going to RCR in the Cup Series. And it was also confirmed that same day that Frankie Muniz will join the Craftsman Truck Series in 2025, driving the number 33 truck, replacing Wallace Sound. And it was also confirmed that same weekend that William Sawallich will join the Jogas Racing in 2025, driving the number 18 car, as he will have Sarkey as a sponsor for him. There was announced last week that Justin Allgaier signed a multi-year contract extension with Junior Motorsports. It was also announced that same day that Brendan Poole will return to Albert Prime Racing in 2025. Then it was confirmed last week that Matthew Miller will return to Viking Motorsports in 2025. Most likely he'll be back in the number 38. I don't know if RS Racing are going to broke up with them. And it was also confirmed during the Phoenix Raceway that Jesse Love signed a multi-year contract extension with Richard Childress Racing to continue driving the number 2 car. It was also confirmed that Corey High will return to the Craftsman Truck Series in 2025, driving the number 11 Safelite truck. It was also confirmed that Austin Hill will return to the Craftsman to Richard Childress Racing in 2025. Then it was also confirmed that weekend that Parker Ransom will not return to Jordan Anderson Racing in 2025 due to the angry with Kyle Busch, as Parker Ransom did not push Kyle Busch to victory. It was also confirmed that maybe Jeb Burton will not return to the Xfinity Series in 2025. I think most likely he'll be going to the Cup Series in 2025. It was also confirmed that same weekend that Chase Purdy will not return to Spire Motorsports 2025, but we don't know, is he going to return to Spire Motorsports. As has been announced last week, that Jimmy Johnson will return to the Cup Series in 2025 for only a handful of races of the season. And our final major race, the A1 Racing, will return to 2025 for a handful of races. We don't know who's going to be. My predictions are going to be Joey Gase, Brennan Poole, Ryan Ellis, and Joey Gase, who might get to see in 2020. That is all my 2025 silly update. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.